everyone, in this quick video, we are going to look at the two different ways to send attachments from your Gmail account. To get started, we are going to compose an email, and in that email, I am going to first send an attachment in the traditional way. That means finding a file on my computer that I'm going to upload. I have a file right here called large attachment. It's not actually large, but for the sake of this, it will work. And I attach it directly to the email, and then I would simply click send. Now, this is great if this is a file directly on your computer or something that's a little bit on the smaller side. However, if you have a file within your Google Drive or a large file like a video or very large presentation with lots of graphics, you may want to send it through your Google Drive. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure this file is in your Google Drive. And if you've never gone to Google Drive before, you can click the app launcher in the upper right-hand corner and select the Drive icon to open Drive. Once Google Drive is open, you're going to want to make sure that you see your file in My Drive. And if you don't see your file, select New, File Upload, and choose that file to upload to your drive. And I see my file right here at the bottom. Once I have this file here, I'm going to head back to my Gmail and that message and select the Drive icon. This is going to open my Google Drive, and I can search within my Google Drive to find that file I want. You can also send things like Google Docs, Sheets, Forms, and more this way through Gmail as well. Once I've selected that file, I have two options in the bottom depending on what I am trying to share. I can insert it as a drive link or send it as an attachment. If I insert it as a drive link, that means I am, in essence, sharing this file with someone via my Google Drive. If I insert it as an attachment, it's the same thing as clicking this paperclip down at the bottom, and the whole file is attached to that particular email. You may ask, why Drive Link? Well, Drive Link is great if you're collaborating on a document, or again, if the email is going to be a very large email, depending on the user you're sending to, they may not have a big enough inbox to handle that size of an email. So I'm going to leave Drive Link, select Insert, and you'll notice instead of showing up at the very bottom, it now shows up here at the top. When I click send, it is going to give me options on giving that person access to the file. Now I can share with this person that's right here listed at the top, and I have three different options for sharing. I can give them viewing access, commenting access, or editing access. Just keep in mind when you're sharing with someone, if you give them editing access, that means that they can do anything in that file. So be sure that's what you want before you hit send. Link sharing on. This can be great if your file is pretty generic and maybe it's just information or a newsletter you want to share out with a whole bunch of people. However, if you turn link sharing on, do keep in mind that technically anyone at North Olmsted City Schools with this link can view. So be very careful of that too before you hit send. You can opt to give no access at all, but if you're trying to get someone to be able to open that attachment, that may not be very effective. Once you're good with what it says, select send, and your email has now been sent.